see what's happening. I don't know how many people are watching us today, but whatever the case is. What's that? Water? That's water. That's gel. As I'm getting a phone call. Hey guys, sorry I was on a phone call. Hey, Bikey Gang, how are you, mate? So today you guys will be learning how to wrap a door handle. Yes, I'm back. Thanks, Alex. They're pretty easy to do. They're not very hard, depending on your skill level. Alright, is it this one right there, that camera you're asking? This is a Canon EOS R, this one right there, and this is what I use to shoot videos as well, because it's on a RS3 gimbal DJI. And this one right there, the whole rig is on DJI action camera as well. Yeah, this one right there is a DJI action camera. Okay, so prep is very important. I'll prep the whole thing down because it's a door handle. It had all sort of fans in it. No. All the features in it isn't through the computer. So the camera is just sending a stream to the computer, and then everything else happens on the computer. It's called OBS. I know what you have. I exactly know what you're having. No worries, mate. Yeah, for this one especially, a week and a half, at least a week and a half. Can you PPF on my Tupperware container? Yeah, 100%. What's going on, mate? Okay, so that's been super clean, and you can hear all the squeaking noises now. If you can't hear squeaking noise, just clean your hands again. They'll kill all the oil on your hands and stuff. Yeah, pretty good. I was live the other day, just one day before, and we did PPF on the live. That's on YouTube. But yeah, I'm been going live less, especially when I have PPF. I go less lives than when I do window tinting. So I'm just spending most of my time trying to get this car done. So we'll clay will do two things. The first thing the clay will do is remove any embedded contaminants, and second thing is it lightly mars the paintwork, like it just makes very less visible scratches on them, and the surface becomes a little bit more tackier. Can you claim officer? Yeah, why not? Yeah. What's the compound for lube? Oh, just soapy water, nothing else, man. Just soapy water. What has 5 toes and isn't a foot? My iPhone. Okay, that's super clean. Flip. All these all flip to another direction. You said that one before already? Hey, thanks, man. Alright guys, so this is an application gel that I have in there. You don't have to shake it. I just shaked it just to show you the thickness of the stuff that's inside. Two things that I have to be super careful on, taking both edges. Best way to do these ones are, you have to make a hook around using your PPF. So I'll be converting this to satin PPF, so I'll have to hook both of these things around to make it stay. And meanwhile I hook both of these things, the stretch that's added on there naturally will mold around, so you'll see what happens. Let's take this rubber part off as well. What birds stick together? Love birds. Shiny birds. Okay, this has been good. Let's add some more slip solution just in case if I need after. Let's go add just a tiny itty bitty bit of slip in there. And the reason why this bottle is green to why this bottle is red is because sometimes I use my gel solution as a tack solution. Sometimes, not all the times. So this represent as a go solution for like slip, and this one will be like as a stop solution because it's red. That's why we have it on PPF. Never play poker with the grow stick after dry. What? I'm heading off for a little bit back soon. No worries, mate. So let's rinse all the solution that was from the surface cleaner that I used. So I'm just rinsing off everything. Just like that. Once this is all rinsed, we'll add gel on top. No worries, guys. What? Had a bad experience here. My whole family is giving 1 star. What? Oh. There you go, guys. Yeah, I want to know as well what happened. Yeah, no worries, mate. Do whatever you like. Okay, so have a look, guys. This is how, when you wrap it around, see, with like just adding a bit of a stretch, how this has automatically wrapped it around. Yeah, I want to know as well. Yeah, idiot. So, oops. So let's stack this point, stretch the rest, and tack it on another corner. And that's it. This is what you want to do. The rest will be done just using a squeegee. Just grab any squeegee. I don't do mobile. What? Did he say he booked a mobile clean? Starting that customer will be charged if cancelled within 24 hours. I don't do mobile details for a long time. Employee didn't show up and on calling the office. What? You serious? I don't do mobile service. That's someone else. I have the same review on my Google, but we don't do mobile. I started doing mobile, but we don't do mobile. It was important that the watch was. Hey mate, we don't do mobile. If it was that important, just bring a vehicle to us. We would have done it straight away. But I don't do mobile service. What? No, he's a good friend, but bro, it's been long time that I've done a mobile detail. 100%. If you see me doing a mobile detail, have you seen me posting a mobile detail? Have a look on my social media profiles. And even I've changed my logo as well, because it used to say like mobile car detailing, and then we changed it to just premium car detailing, and that's it. What? I don't sell sprays. Yeah. And guys, the other bottle, we just have water in there. Oh, what a guy. What? After getting a vacuum. Alright guys, this is how pretty much wrap a door handle. Fairly easy, not very hard to do. And then what I'll do with just water, so I shake them to see how much thickness is in there. This is how I know which one is gel, which one is the other. I'll change my bottles soon, because I know now, I know before I didn't, and they sell like a yellow and a green. So yellow, green, red, and there's one more color. So they said they sell 4 colors, so we'll buy like different colors, but meanwhile we're just sticking to red, as in just like water or alcohol solution versus gel solution. And then we've got green for slick. So just squeegee out all the rest of the solution. We'll leave it for a little bit just like this, and see if anything's getting lifted or whatever, especially around the area where there is no light. So see, there's a light, so this means this is going towards the bottom, as in this is the left side, this is the top area. So I don't want to see anything around the top. The bottom should be alright. If I see a finger, I can always trim it back, or I can just you know, torch it down. But especially around the top area, I don't want to see anything. Make sense? Okay, so let's take it off and see what's happening. So there are fingers around there, which is pretty fine. They're only smaller fingers. I can always stretch them back. That's fine. Then I'm coming back again. Bit finger. I can always stretch it more to remove these fingers, but I think decent amount of stretch already in there, so it should be alright. And let's start cutting this one. So I have to be very stable when I'm cutting. Let's hop on the chair and you guys will be able to see what's happening. Is it possible to do the limo windows on a bike? Yes or no? Yeah. If I can tint it, I can tint it anything you like, and it doesn't matter if it's Nemo or whatever. Alright, here you go. This is fine, this is good. Okay, let's start from there and we'll make it way to the other side. So okay, so when I'm starting, I'm always two things. When you start, you can start from one point and make a deeper cut just like this. So that'll be my starting point. We'll make that cut inside. We'll come to the painted area and then we'll start cutting. Did I really get a 5-star review? Can you tell me how much you charge for this PPF? Over $10,000 is the only thing I can tell you guys. Come on, come on, come on, let's get started. So if you didn't cut enough, that's what happened. I have to be super careful. Let's see, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Just needs a starting point to start. 10 years warranty on top. Yep, that's it. So see how it started. That's what I want to see. And then from the line, we'll just follow it around. Yeah, why not? You can send a picture on my Instagram or TikTok. Sad is slow and the future will catch up. Any faster and I'll cut through. And future will 100% catch up. No worries, man. Yep, this one is M4. No, the only RAM I've done is 1500. Is the blade you're trying not to scratch the handle? Yeah, so the blade just goes on top of the PPF. It actually doesn't go through. And that's like a blade sort of skill that you get just by experience. So yeah, a lot of practice, a lot of blade practice. Then removal and install on sedan. Most sedans starts at $250 just to install, and it's $100 to take it off, or $90 an hour depending on how you go. For most cars we only charge 100 to take off. Have a look. This is looking pretty damn good. Very hard to tell what's happening on this one, especially on the top area. This is what you want to see. You don't want to catch up any edges. There's a little tiny itty bit just right there, but have a look. This is, let me show you on the other camera. Oh, hey, focus. Hello. Come on, idiot. Yep, there you go. So have a look at that. Yep, it's different with Satin PPF. So with Satin PPF, you can't tuck and fold it inside as normally you can do on. Have a look. Where is it? Is that you talking about wrap or PPF? So this is gloss versus satin. So that's gloss that hasn't been done yet. We'll do this one next. Come on. Yep. I think it's something to do with the settings in there. Oh yeah, nothing to do with the settings, but you guys get the point. It's looking good. Who said they do what? Now I realize I didn't have any YouTube comments on, and I was getting YouTube comments in there. Noam, that's what you're asking, man. Do you were you giving me information for wrap or PPF? This is pretty damn good. Okay, let's do the other side, which shouldn't be that bad. I just use Satin PPF to torch the edges carefully. Yeah, yeah. So you can torch the edges, but I've seen torching the edges. Sometimes you like burn it, and then it just doesn't look good anymore. So I've torched them quite a few around the car. But this one, just like to, because there's a groove there. See that groove? So otherwise I miss the little detail that's on the door handle. I don't know, it's just me. Maybe I just think too much. Alright, so let's finish off with this guy right there. Yeah, so you make a cut just right there. That's right there. I was just talking about the end cap things. Ah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, now I get what you ask. Yeah, but with this one, I just made a tuck there, so all of this part is just hugging itself. Yeah, that's fine. I like it that way. Like wrapping it inside and torching it down. Like, what if it just makes wear and tear and stuff like that? So I just leave it outside with these ones. You know, now the customer can do whatever he wants. Right? Tucking it inside. We'll try in the next one. We'll see how that goes. Alright, that's good, not going anyway. Let's grab another piece. Like pretty much all of these I've done, tested and trialed, and like errors and stuff, and have a look. Before I used to get like this, just cut around. Now we just cut around the things. It's just a little bit of stuff, and also be reminder of just satin finish. It goes back. Once that shrinks back to place, any areas where you've joined or given a seam, you have to wait a little bit before you cut them off. You just can't cut them off straight away. And then you'll see, I'll post a photo after to have a look. If I'll come there, see after a month, this gap is getting bigger. So the gap where I cut the PPF, it's not staying as is. It'll shrink back 100%, and that's just satin stuff. Versus gloss, it doesn't shrink back as much. What's the funniest car you've done? Just the old question. What's the funniest car I've done? I don't know. That's funniest. Hard to tell. Oh, you know what? My first Nissan Petrol that we did a full body PPF on, gloss PPF. So I gave customer a code. So I gave customer a code for PPF, and he said, yeah, no, super happy. He said, yeah, all right, gloss PPF and everything's good, this, that. But then he rocked up with the Warrior Edition, and he had flares all around the place. Oh man, just taking these flares off was like a nightmare. They had glue behind it, and then adding glue back and putting them on place, that was that was something that I couldn't charge him extra on because we already decided on it. And I just, when customer rocks up, it's hard for me to tell him, hey bro, I know this is a petrol, but this is a different petrol and we're gonna charge you extra for it. No, I said, no, that's alright, whatever. No, I've given the price already, so we'll do it on whatever we agreed on. Should have grabbed a bigger piece. Are you using protective glasses? Nah. What do you do about the sensor? I'll cut around this, like the sensor is on the other side, not on this side but the other one. I might cut around it, but after it dries, after the water dries inside, I'll see a white, good white line around it, and then we'll just cut around. So that way, if I cut it now, then I gotta do it again. So we'll just make 2 cuts, one on the sensor, one on the other stuff. Should have done. So the next one, we'll do this side first, then the inside. Makes it easier for tacking the PPF onto the PPF. See how this one doesn't want to tack. Should have done that one before. I should have grabbed a bigger piece. This one inside, oh, these lines that I'm doing right now, these ones, yeah. So what I'll do, I'll wrap them, and I'll make sure there is no air in the line, and then once they're dry, just torch them down and press them. That's it. Hey, what's going on, mate? My good friend is here. Guys, if you want to learn detailing, he's doing a course that's happening this month or next month. I don't know the dates, but I think this month. Just hit him up. What am I doing? I am I'm a plumber. I am wrapping a door handle of a BMW in satin PPF, which I should have taken a bigger piece. I haven't. I think it's better if I take a bigger piece. And a smaller squeegee. Let's grab a bigger piece. Make my job easier. You know what else would have made my job easier? If I tried to do the back side of it before I did the front. There's this extra satin. Hey, thanks, mate. Thank you very much, bro, for the gifts. Really appreciate that. Are we starting the game again? What? Hey, thank you very much, man. What? Hey guys, how are you? Billy, konnichiwa. Remember konnichiwa? What's thank you in Japanese? Making a remind of old times. Bill, thank you very much, man. Anu, thank you very much, bro. Anu is the master of galaxy. Yeah. Thanks, Anu. Okay, this is looking really good at the moment. Just stuck behind, make them stick together. We'll bring everything to the bottom, and then we'll do pretty much the same thing as we did to the front or the top without having to stretch this middle part. Thanks, Anu. Thanks, guys. And we'll just wrap this one around. Okay. If this is giving me too much problem, the best way to do these ones is either use a bit of polish or compound and compound it, the inside of it, so the PPF just sticks pretty much straight away, and it'll be a lot more tackier if the paint is giving you trouble. And that's about it. make sure this is all tacky, nothing's lifting from this bottom part. Let's make them hug each other from the back, and we're gonna wrap this around. Let's make a relief cut just in the center, couple of relief cuts just like that. Makes it easier for when I'm trying to hug the bottom part. Let's just do that. Make one there, make one just right there. So see how now I'm tacking it behind and the middle part is not lifting as much, because we've made a couple of relief cuts. That's not giving me trouble now. See that? So this is why everyone just keep on saying, you read the wrinkles, see what's happening with your material. Remove all your tack solution from the back, hold it down as much as you can, especially around all of this back area, and these relief cuts that you added, and then later on you can hold the relief cut, wrap them around and make them hug each other. See, just like that. Remove as much as water as you can from this area, from where the sensors are, and later where these three lines are, and later what I will do, I will puncture just a little bit, and then I'll torch them down and quickly press them down as well, so that way we'll just melt that PPF inside of these grooves and it'll pretty much be just one piece then. See, just remove as much as air as you can from these grooves. Best way is you can always lift it a little bit, break the tension and put them back together. Alright, have this just right there. Yeah, hug that each other. See the top area, it's been lifted now. See, this one is not lifting anymore. Squeegee out a little bit rest around as well, so it will not lift meanwhile I'm doing the top or whatever. Just let it hug the door handle. So that's what you do. Doesn't matter bottom, top, sides, and also with the like when you're doing bigger parts as in like quarter panels and stuff, you just make the PPF hug itself. Yeah, let's do this guy right there, make a couple of relief cuts. So I can see that if I stretch, I'm putting tension just around there. So let's add a couple of on the other side, just like this, and then you'll see that it should wrap really nicely without lifting anything in there now. See, there you go. Makes it easier. Just by looking at the handle, you can almost tell that you'll be going pretty much all directions with this one. Okay, now you can squeegee out the rest of the part, and this one just leave it as is, and later down I'll show you what I'll do with this one, but it has to be dry before I touch it. Two piece, that's it. I'll just reinstall in two piece. One piece goes around the bottom, one piece will go around the top, and that's it. And that's how pretty much it'll be done. I can show you the part that I have if I want to do a computer cut. Don't want to use blades on it. That's not good. I can show you after. Okay, so this is all done, and that's how it look like. pretty damn good. So we've got everything hugging the part. Let's do this guy up there. So you can see that it's adding tension towards this guy. Let's just cut it. We remove that tension, so now this will not lift back on itself. I've got no idea what he said, man. I can't read Pakistani. Okay, this is all good, and this guy is all good. So I'll leave it a little bit because there's extra stretch. If I compare with the top, I've just added extra stretch to it. So have a look. What I did is I stretched this part on the other direction, this part on the other direction, and make them just hug around there, around the top. And then I need all of this to set nicely before I made my cut. Otherwise, I can make lift back, you know. So just leave it for a little bit and see how this is all tucked in as well around the bottom and the top. We don't need that. I can always just tuck it back a little bit. Yeah, so this is how you do install, and pretty much this is not, I can't say that we've added seams to it. This is all done pretty much one piece. So the top part is different to the bottom. This one's done in one piece, that's done in one piece. So that's it. Later what I'll do, I'll wash with water the whole thing, remove any sort of one for the back and rest the front to overlap. No. So all of this overlappy stuff, all of this will be trimmed back. So we'll make our cut just around there, and then all we'll be left with is the bottom part, and the top part is already done. So see, this is the top part, that's already done. Have a look. Now I have another piece to wrap as well, and I'll show you on the other piece what I'll do. Let's grab another piece and then we'll do another piece. So this one, just leave it as is. We'll just put it inside the car on the mats for drying or whatever. Just leave it right there. So see, that's pretty much the whole car's done apart from the bumper. I need some help on the bumper. I can't do it myself, and it'll take time because I'm trying to do the bumper all in one piece. That's why. So see how this is all tucked around. This is all tucked around. This is all going inside. This is all going behind, and it's like a loop. It's tucking itself on, and then same way all of this is pretty much all nice. I don't see any seams, and I don't see anything in there. This is all tucked inside. That's all going inside. We'll loosen up all the bumper bars and stuff, and once the light is installed on this part, just won't see anything in there anymore. All the doors are pretty much, all four sides are tucked inside. I haven't heat sealed them. PPF, Satin PPF. So once the molding goes back on there, you just can't even tell. You won't be able to tell what's what. I can't stand on the car because it's on a hoist, but I don't know if I can show you the other side. Let's see if I can show you. So see that this is all going inside. So once the trim goes back on there, you just won't be able to tell what's what. We have to do the screen inside. The carbon fiber parts will do for him, depending on how much time it's taking us to assemble the car. The rockers needs to be done. So the black part will be gloss, then the top part will be satin. M4 82 G82. Okay, let's grab the other handle. So that's the other handle with the sensor on there. Satin PPF on the inner door jambs? Nah. Okay, pretty solid on there. That's good. Alright, this part, the top part, is pretty easy. CLS, if you from Adelaide, Australia, send me a message on anywhere, TikTok or Instagram, and I'll reply you back there. Alright, let's go with this guy. right there. Where should I make my cut to have minimum wastage? And that's it. Yeah, maybe. The customer side removed the steering wheel and he wants the steering wheel just on there so he can sit on the bonnet and drive the car. So, surface cleaner, the first thing. So the customer said that's the only way he can feel the engine. Okay. Bill, do you like these triggers? See, they spray and spray when you let them go. Do you like these ones better? I like them better, man. And the good part is they come in 4 colors, which is very nice. Hey, I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. How are you? That's really good, man. That's good. Let's do those fingers like, oh my god. What? No matter what, wrap and sticker doesn't mean unless it's leading to get the and it's control versus midnight angles. What? What are you on about? Spraying the part before you peel makes the I almost take a week and a half to finish it off because I'm the only one in here that works. So this one when we'll do should be less stretch now. Have you used spray bottle that you fill with air compressor? Nah. I have my backpack that we use, and the backpack has a motor built into it, like electric. See, so this should be easier than the last one we did, as I have area to tack. Not the last one, I didn't have anywhere. Oh, they're really good, man. God bless USA. That's one, I can say that. I've already said it. No, no, this is paint protection film. This is PPF. Nice, good on you, mate. Hey, pretty good, man. How are you? Not a lot of people know my name. Hang on, guys, I'm getting a phone call. हेलो हाँ जी भाई जी बहुत वधिया भाई जी की हाल चाल एन गुड वधिया भाई जी काम करी जाते हैं अच्छा जी साड़ी तो हुण भी नहीं छुट्टी तो हुण भी लगे काम दे हुंदा ही हुंदा भाई हाँ जी हुकुम करो भाई हाँ जी आवाज़ घट गई थोड़ी आवाज़ घट गई भाई की ना अच्छा अच्छा हाँ जी सैटिन ਬਈ ਜੇ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਨਾ ਅੱਜ ਰਾਤ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਆਓ M4 ਕੰਪੀਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਸੈਟਿਨ ਫਿਨਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਆਲਮੋਸਟ ਬੰਪਰ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਜਾਓ ਜਦੋਂ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਆ ਮੇਰਾ ਵੀਰ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਚਾਹੇ 11 ਵਜੇ ਆ ਜੀ ਬਸ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ M4 ਕੰਪੀਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਆ ਵਧੀਆ ਸੈਟਿਨ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕਲਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਤਾਂ ਔਰੇਂਜ ਹੈ ਬਟ ਇਹ ਲਾਈਟ ਗ੍ਰੇ ਜਿਹਾ ਕਲਰ ਹੈ ਐਂਡ ਘੈਂਟ ਲੱਗੇਗੀ बस डन हो गया भाई कोई चक्कर नहीं बाहर आके फ़ोन ला लिया मैनू बस भाई डन हो गया चलो मिलते आप फिर हैं ओके भाई जी ओके हे संधू sorry guys I had a phone call I am checked as hell for civic type R for like PPF send me a message man I'll reply you there or send me your phone number then I'll give you a phone call tomorrow probably guys let's do this card let's see this one is a little bit easier because I have place to tack skylines I'll do a very nice deal man I love skylines bring it in I'll have a look we'll suss it out but are you from Adelaide Australia are you local okay but before you make your mind for set like PPF make sure the car is not resprayed oh yeah any photos what do you want to see I've got a lot of photos on my Instagram and TikTok older ones you see R34 in there GDR but choose anything you like man I can design whatever thing you want So he was scrolling and he realized I was speaking Korean. Then I moved to Spanish. I wasn't speaking anything Korean or Spanish. Is Adelaide Aussie? Yes. Yeah, man, for sure. Why not? Brendan, bring it in, man. Bring it in. I would say I'll have a look, and then in my mind I'll go something. As if I show you some of my customers. Hang on, let me hide the contact info. Let me show you something. As in, like it's get customers, they want to do something about it, you know. So what do I show you? Hang on, send him some photos of it. That was very recent, so I remember I sent him something. Maybe on WhatsApp I'll send him something. Where is he? Depending on which shade you choose, it might be legal, and might not be if you go for darker shades. Where is he? Oh man, that's sad. Okay, so have a look. So this is how can I show you? So this one is nothing but a Camry, but he wanted to do something different on it. So have a look. And this is all just a computer, just in the computer. So see, a different color than normally that you would see, door handles and stuff, and there you go, like second photo. So what I want to say is, you bring it in and I can design something up for you, maybe a different color, and they'll look like exactly the same as it will look like once done, once like a finished product. You know, so I'll send you a mock-up. So bring it in, that's what I want to say. So bring it in, and then I'll send you a mock-up, and you choose whatever you like. Maybe I can do you a couple of designs or whatever. Even if you want to do brake calipers paint or anything you want, I'll do you mock-ups. I'll do you designs first, and then you see whatever you want. We'll do it. So I'll just be cutting on the edge this time, because I know it's stretchy around these parts and it can stretch back. What? Because I've done the whole car, that why we've taken it off, and it's easier to do one day when we've taken them off. And also most cars, when you see their door handles, they actually the back part is already black, and they do the front black, you know, so it would make sense that I didn't have to take them off, because we've already taken them off to do the rest of the car, so it just makes sense doing it while they're already off the car. Well, nothing else. Okay, let's do this guy right there. So I'm using the groove to hold my knife on an angle inside without touching the bottom. And Brendan, I've got that many options that I'll confuse you, man. You'll be confused when you walk in. Oh, sorry, walk out. Confused as in what to get. Okay, so only 2 cuts are remaining. This light is fine, I won't take it off. Hey, for sure, mate. Let's advertise a course in Melbourne and see if we can see you guys again. That's looking really good. Yeah, for sure, mate. Oh, why not, mate? Yeah, yeah, that's okay, man. Just let me know whenever you plan to visit, and we'll pretty much go from there. But make sure whenever you visit, bring your car with you. Ah, roof and this part right there. Hang on, guys, I'm getting a phone call. Hello? रोटी रोटी खा के आ जाए भाई. Done. See you soon. That's it. That looks good. That looks really good. Let's do the top. Oh, I work late hours. I work very late. I'm at a point where I almost love working late. Thanks, mate. Guys, I need to buy another rack. I used to have racks where I used to put all the parts, and I need to buy another rack. I had 3 racks. They're all used now. Just too much stuff I've got. I should give away a lot of things that I don't even use now. What do you guys reckon? Hey guys, how are you? You work only with PPF? No, I do wrapping, I do tinting and detailing and a lot of things as well. Oh, hang on, this is already clean. Will that be a good piece for this guy? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, let's just use water. Flush. And that'll flush out any sort of dirt or anything that's there. Looks like hydrophobic, so let's do a good wipe on it. Adelaide to Melbourne? Yeah, Adelaide to Sydney as well. I've done one go. Let's flush everything out of there. Adelaide to Melbourne? I think they're about 8 hours, Adelaide to Melbourne. 7-8 hours. No, I'll do all cars. Hey, Abby, are you? Okay, guys, tack on a point. Thanks, Abby. And then we'll stretch. Abby, you're on the right time. Have a look. You asked about the door handle, isn't it? So have a look. So I tack just on that point right there. I'll stretch and we'll finish off on the other side, and then I'll make another hook. So I'm adding 2 hooks on this one. The middle part will stretch, and that's it. That's it. This is how you wrap the door handle. If this was a wrap, then I'll just heat it up and press the sides. Because this is PPF, then we're gonna do a little bit of extra things on it. See that wrinkle? I can either get rid of it by re-stretching it, or maybe adding hot water to it, or maybe adding steam to it. But a cold stretch for something like this should be just fine. So let's add more gel solution to it and stretch more. So this is where it was before. I want to add to the next point, which is what I'm holding now. That's fine. If it unhooks, just hook it up and press with your thumb. That way it tacks on there. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So let's hold with one hand. Let's hold that one with one hand and then stretch it. Have a look and then unhook. This is what I want to do, and this will just stay in there. See? Oh, this is less fingers there. PPF is paint protection film. So that's a film that you use to protect your paint. What happened? Is this the X of the one that's where you TikTok look up? What? Here you go. We'll tack around, squeegee out everything, and then we'll squeegee just around this area, remove pretty much everything from there, and then use the water. Do I make more money from cleaning or streaming? I don't make any money from streaming, right? Siri, shut up. Oh, I'm saying any money, like I'll make a little bit, like I might make $1 and that's it. So with this nah, yeah, that's it. Nah, creative fun, yeah, so we don't get that. So we're using dry water to install this guy. Yeah, I did tell Siri to shut up because I had a notification, and then if I had a notification and I'm talking, the Siri just goes at the background, start to write a message of whatever I'm saying, and then it's to keep on saying me, do you want to send it? Do you want to send it? Do you want to send the message? Yeah. We sell cans of dry water. And I'm not joking. My store is getting built up, or the website, online store. And trust me, all of these things that I mentioned, we're really adding them in. So there'll be cans of dry water, there'll be cans of experience, there will be 200 grams of common sense. And there'll be one thing which is nothing, so it just says nothing. When you buy, you won't get it, it's just nothing, so you're buying nothing, but you're paying for it, it's not free, so you get invoice and everything, but it's just nothing. And that's for supporting us. If you want to support me, go to the website, buy nothing. Dry air in a can. No, wet air in a can. Dry air. Can I buy cans of it in bulk? Yeah. We have options to buy in bulk. So if you're building a team, then you know, or maybe you're buying a shop and you want to have experienced workers, yeah, you can. Timo sells dry air. Yeah. Blink of yes. Hang on. What is it? So I don't forget to add. So there is clear water, and then tap water, and there is dry air, dry water, experience, cans, bulk, and then what else was there? Common sense, and what else? Cans of experience, common sense, and that's about it. Clear water. Alright guys, this one we finished off all of it. Nice. How do you hang on, bro? Someone is asking. Hey mate, how do you tackle front door trims in a BYD Shark with the hidden circlip? What? How do you tackle front door trims for PPF? Reply me back in as in a DM, and then I'll reply you back with a video or a photo. No, no, just feels dry. It's very refreshing on a hot day as well. Okay, I have to be very, very careful on this one. What do you say? I wish I worked on my own car with someone with your level of quality. I'm stuck doing dealerships. That's not bad, man. Dealerships are good. They keep you busy. But yes, I've seen that with dealership because they want to make money out of it. They pay you less and stuff like that. But I think I've got a best friend. The detail market, Bill. He pulled the trigger for not working for dealership, just working by himself, so he can deliver quality. But not just you, a lot of guys. Oh yeah, I can imagine, man. Where are you from? Um, Abby, because this is PPF, a little bit different approach than you doing a wrap. When you're doing a wrap, the most important part is use some sort of surface cleaner before you apply. It has to be free from any sort of grease or fingerprints or anything. So, and also just soak your fingers in the same chemical, just wipe it and give it a clean. Yes, it will make cracks in your fingers, but you know, that's what it is. And then you would tack the edges around and then you'll cut inside, so you'll leave a gap. Let's see if I can have a door handle removed from any car that we have. Make a video for you for like wrapping on it, or maybe do another live with just wrapping the door handles or whatever. How much you charge for 2025 M3 competition for doing like a satin wrap, something like I'm doing on this car with the full dismantle? You'll be looking at $10,000 at least. Yeah. Gloss I can do a bit cheaper. Satin expensive. Uh, what did he said? You are me if I left years ago and developed my skills. That's so good, man. There is never too late. There is never too late. Just pull the trigger. Start with a little bit and make your way out. How many years we doing in the business is a good pay? I've been in my own business for 8 years now, and is it good pay? Depends. You know, I've seen it all. I've seen months being just quiet. I've seen weeks quiet. Um, And yeah, I've seen myself that busy that I just want to hire someone full time, and I've hired someone full time and then it went quiet again. So yeah, I've seen it all, man. I would say this is just a part of you. When you run your own business, that's just a part of it. You'll see better days, you'll see quiet days. You have to face certain things of, um, and this is just a part of it. You'll see angry customers, you'll see happy customers, you'll see some customers that appreciate your work, and you'll see some customers that you've done too much effort in their car and they're just not happy about it. So you see them all. And I see some customers, they you know uh, especially with expensive cars, they join me when I just started and I had cheaper prices, versus now when I have good prices and I'm busy, uh, and they're still with me. You know so yeah, I've seen it all, man. And and it's a funny story how I started. I don't know how many people are listening it. But I used to be an Uber driver, same as a lot of Indians. They do Uber driving. Let's clean my camera before I start the story. Um, and then someone damaged my car, and I wanted to get clean. Go to my local car wash, and it was just so much expensive. I ring up a detailer, and they were charging, I think, 300 just to clean the seat, and the space around. And I think it was about 450, something like that, just to give it a full detail. It's just a Toyota Camry, nothing fancy. And I said to my missus, why not buy the tool and do it myself? She said, nah, what for? I said, yeah, then we can do like our couch, if we need to shampoo or whatever, then let's buy the machine. And she said, nah, you won't do it, I said, nah, I'll try it myself. If I fail, then we can always return back the machine, and I'll get it done outside. Even though, like, at least I'll do my car and then we can return it. She said, okay, if you really want to invest, go for it. I bought a Bissell carpet cleaner, and I did my car, and it was pretty easy. I said, yeah, that's good. And I only bought a smaller one. I said, yeah, that's good. And I just, out of nowhere, I advertised on Marketplace. I said, if I need the service, why not other people need the service? Let's sell it. I advertised on Marketplace, and straight away I started getting customers. So I went to a guy, I cleaned his interior, $50 in my pocket cash, and I was working that time as well. And I said, yeah, that's good. That's really good. I like it. And get a couple of other customers. Sometimes I charge 80, sometimes I charge 30 just for seats, or 50, 30, 80, something like that. And then people started asking me for more stuff. How sad is that the original Canon triggers are now extinct? Oh yeah. And then it was just a matter of why people started asking for me for more stuff. Can you do detail? I said, yeah. Like the whole car. I said, yeah. I went to Bunnings, bought a vacuum cleaner just from the cash that I made, and I was working full time at the time as well. So I just bought a vacuum cleaner. So people start asking me, hey, can you wash the car as well? I said, yeah, I can. Went home, did my own car, watched a couple of tutorials on YouTube and stuff like that. It wasn't much information back there. Now it's like TikTok is all filled. Back then, TikTok wasn't that busy, I would say. As like a lot of information that you can find on TikTok now, that wasn't there anymore. Did my own car, bought some chemicals, and I had local guys at who was there's Super Cheap Auto, and there's another Autobahns. So I started going to Autobahns, made good friends there, and they just started recommending me a lot of stuff. Buy this, this is good. Buy this is good. And I just keep on buying a lot of stuff. Ended up with pretty much everything. And people started asking for stuff. I just never said no. Can you do headlight restoration? Yes, why not? Did my own car, did some practice, give him a diet. Yeah, I'll see you a week later. Bang on, just did headlight restoration. And then headlight restoration, once I posted one photo, it's just boomed. And next thing I know, I was doing full headlight restoration every single day, just giving them 1 year warranty on top. Some failed, so I did have to get back to them. and some were really good. So keep on doing that for a long time. And then people started asking for cut and polish. That was harder. That was a learning curve for cut and polish. And next thing you know, people start asking for ceramic coating and then wrapping and then, you know, PPF and a lot of things. I just never said no. I just learned the skill. That's how I got there where I am. I just never said no to anyone. And then look at the stuff that I've been investing in. Tools, just tools alone, man. Just, I don't know. Till date, I'll just keep on buying tools. Any N80s? Bro, give me full name. I'm not that car guy that I can tell from the model. What is it? What's a N80? Come on, start. Let's get started. Toyota Hilux SR5. Toyota Hilux, what do you want, man? Yeah, what sort of advice you want, man? Yeah, thanks, Abby. Hey guys, please subscribe to all my channels. I'm on YouTube as well, so, and also this live will be posted on YouTube as well. So if you want to go back to it, you can. Advice on tinting? Yeah, pretty. There is a learning curve to it for window tinting, especially. Kit modifications? Nah, not on live. A lot of people do kit modifications that I know, but they won't do it live as me. Yeah, DM me on Instagram. I'll send you my phone number, and then we'll have a conversation. All right. Do I do what? Old Supra? You asking or Supers? What? There you go. I just had an extra bit just right there. I need to do a running business for someone else and also doing half of more of work at the moment. Yeah, for sure, man. Look, send me a message. We'll hop on a call. I'll give you some of my time. I don't charge for it, but yeah, anything you want to know, I'll give you advice, or even ask me now. That's fine. This is looking pretty damn good. Just let it soak and see if anything goes lifting or whatever. So I've left a little bit extra that I'll cut back after, same way as I was cutting now, if nothing's got any lift in it. And that's what I want. All of this, the smaller fingers, they will just disappear after. Nah, it doesn't. And especially the door handle being outside, always get pressure washed and stuff. Okay, so we'll leave it there for drawing. Let's cut this guy right there, which has been sitting for a little bit now. Let's snap a new blade. Google is good for getting more customers, and Instagram is good for like a brochure. So treat Instagram as a brochure for your services and Google as getting customers. Don't treat Instagram for getting customers. You get a lot of conversation starters on Instagram, but very less of them will become your actual customers. That's what it is, especially on social media ads, and that's why they're cheap. So Google might be a bit pricey, but it's more customers in the end. Do you work on super? Yeah, why not, man? As I said, Piker, bring it in one day and we'll have a look. Hey, BMK, how are you, mate? Depends, man. What sort of kit? What do you want to do? A lot of kits that you buy, they'll come with instructions, and it's pretty damn easy to install a kit. Most times they only plug and play. Look, if I show you my TikTok, and I'm not joking, what is it? I would say 40 to 60% of my views are not even from Australia. So yes, you get a lot of views for what do you do and stuff like that, but views or followers doesn't mean they're all customers. Hey, welcome guys. Thank you very much for watching my lives. No worries, mate. So I'm installing PPF on a door handle. PPF tinting and ceramic coating I'll do. So I'll install the ceramic coating. The rest of the stuff I've got boys for it. So I've got a part-timer that comes in here. So he works somewhere else and then join me later in the evening. And then finishes off car there. So yeah, he's pretty good. Yes. I've just taken my medicine before I started the live. So it's pretty good now that I can work and sort of stuff with taking medicines, but it's not good. So it's only lasting me 20-30 minutes. So it's a 2-week medication, and after this one I might take a short break. I have to get cortisone injected because it's not getting better. And my chiropractor, she almost at a point that she don't want to fix me anymore. She said, nah, you're getting something done onto this one. Yeah, no, especially at this age. It's just 8 years of bending and twisting and doing all sort of stuff around the cars. So one thing that I got from my business is a back pain. I had a lot of good customers. So I only do pre-sale detail, and that's it. Am I? Hey guys, how are you? Depends. If I had a nicer cut, then I look 20, which is good. I'll tell my wife that. Alright. And also guys, if you are planning to do PPF and you're doing on a car which is resprayed, make sure you be very careful and dial your slip solution a little bit better, because it can lift your paint. Okay, so it'll only lift the paint. You know, sometimes these crash repairs, what they do is they scuff up your existing paint which has been damaged, and then they just paint the area. So say instance this is the quarter panel. I had a damage on this area on the quarter panel, so what they'll do, they'll repel this guy and then just scuff up the rest of the paint, and then they'll paint this car, this area with the actual paint of the car, and then just clear the rest. So when you clear the whole thing, what happens is they just match the paint. It just makes everything glossy. It just helps matching it. So this is what happening when you have a damage. They're not so when they say they respray the whole quarter panel, they don't actually respray the whole quarter panel. They only paint on the area which is getting fixed up, and then the rest of the area just get a clear. So it makes it what inside what good on you. What do you want to hear in my Indian accent? Then I'll try. Like, say me something. Thanks, mate. Look, bro, come in someday. I'll show you what I have around the shop and stuff like that. Come visit me someday. Hello, this is Mo from Telstra. Oh man. Hang on, boys. I'll do it. Hang on. Hello, sir. This is Mo from Telstra. How are you today? Can I have your credit card information, please? I don't know. I'm getting bad at it. I used to do it just as fine. I'm getting bad at it. Hello. Oh, I can't do that much, man. No, that's too much for me. You have a virus on your computer that needs fixing. And the lady said, press on my computer. How can I press on your computer? There is my computer on your computer. What's your computer doing on my computer? What? Oh, guys, let's put this around. 2 hours just doing the door handle. And people say I'm professional. Oh, that's good, man. Bro, come in someday. We'll have a sus. We'll have a chat. And I'll make you coffee. This is good. I haven't heat sealed any of the edges yet. See all the edges and stuff. This is pretty good. Yeah, this edge is holding up just as fine. The inside is good. The edges on this one are pretty good. That's coming up really good, man. The owner is really happy. He had a look. He gave me a visit this morning. See the edges. The vanilla cinnamon. I'll have, I've got vanilla and I've got honey, I've got cinnamon, yeah. But I normally do tea with like cinnamon and sugar, and that's it. Ten out of 10 on BMW, yes. Look, man, it's come up really nice. So I've got a couple of parts that are left on it, like major parts. I've got the whole spoiler. Sorry, I'm saying spoiler. The rocker panel and the panel that's above. Needs to be done. The roof needs to be done, and the bumper. So tonight I'm putting back all the rear parts because they're only carbon fiber parts and they're getting done in gloss. So we'll just fix everything back together. We'll heat seal. The spoilers getting back. I've got the badges from BMW. They arrived today. So guys, when I say that I buy original badges from BMW, I actually buy original badges from BMW, not from eBay. So have a look. Have a look. From Eggers Automotive Parts Wholesale. So that's where they sell original genuine BMW, and I think all of the European car parts, as far as I'm aware. So that's the rare badge. So I bought all the heritage badges. That's the heritage badge. Have a look. I want to do a reveal video. I want to do like a box opening video. Yeah, so that's the rare badge. And then let's have a look at other ones. Will you do any giveaway? Yeah, I'm thinking of it. That's the front badge. So same heritage badge at the front. So this customer, when he bring the car in, he only had the front heritage badge, and he said, "No, I'll keep the heritage badge." That way I bought the heritage badge for the front, for the rears, and I bought him lug nuts as well. So they will also lug nuts like the wheel. So these ones will be replaced on that car right there. So we'll take it off, we'll put these ones in there. So that looks sick. Yeah, I want to do an unboxing video on all of this. That's why I'm not opening them up. Well, I'll do a video. I'll do a separate video on all three of them when I install them. So they're going back in the packet. And one more thing that I want to show you guys is the bumper is getting done in one piece 100%. That's why I'm taking more time on it. The door handles and stuff, and then there'll be a window tinting video on the live. We'll do window tint on the live as well. I just can't do tint now because it's lifted at the moment. I just don't want to go in and check the car. Ooh, I would love if he was getting these buckets seats at the back, all the carbon fiber PPF, but he said no, they don't want to spend too much in it. He's already said just spending too much dollars on it. So have a look. So this is the rear, and have a look, this is all tucked inside as well. So not just the area, but all inside as well. Once the lights is fitted, once all of this is trimmed back, just no, it won't be any area. And also this one will be trimmed all around the center coins. I just couldn't take them off, otherwise I would have just did it all one piece. See where the badge will go, just the holes, and this is all tucked inside. So you know, it's pretty good. The lights is off, that all be in there. This is all inside. Have a look, all tucked inside from the top and from the bottom. This is coming up really good. How much do you reckon that BMW was? Like the actual price of the car? I think this one, if I have to guess, this is 2024. This is 2024 M4 competition with not a lot of Ks on it. I would guess about 180, maybe 180. I might be wrong, but I'm guessing 190. Oh yeah, that's why I take time, man. The only reason I take time is the reason that, like, it's just go into it, you know. All the cars, as I said before, all the cars for me is like a showcase. Once this goes out, you know, someone have a look and someone ask him, what, you know, where you get this from, and I say my name, and it's just a business card for me now. That brand right there, Tominex. And I've got Every Dennison as well. For some customers, they ask for it, so this is Every, just right there. And I know this is Every because it says Every inside. Inside, just right there, see, this says Every Dennison. This one is Terminex, and this one is the Satin Terminex. I've got another gloss Terminex for another car that we're doing, so I don't have a lot left. But yeah. I would love to do more PPF and vinyl, but I'm stuck tinting 24/7. Tinting is good. That's what I do 24/7 on lives. Especially the season is coming, so you know the only thing I'll be doing is tinting most of the time. But the thing with wrapping is like PPF is I'll plan to stick to maybe one car a month for full body PPF. And then maybe a couple of cars for just the front end if I get for the ones that we just do ceramic coating, and that's about it. I'm not planning to do just PPF because it just takes too much time, and you know, think about it, just too much time, less money for whatever I do. Like taking care of all these parts and stuff is just too much. Hey, what's up? Good? How you feeling? You finished the car off today? Oh, nice. That's the guy that helps me out during the night time. Someone was asking. We do so much ceramic coating, say it's not going in our pocket because you do less, you know, charge less. That's why, bro. If you got experience and you do too much, start your own, man. I'll help you out in whatever way you want. Alright, guys, let's do some other parts. Let's finish it off. I've accidentally ruined the bottom part. I don't know which one. So there's the left rocker panel, there's a screen there, there's another screen, so there's left rocker panel. So let's just finish off the rocker panel now while I am live. That'll be good. Start cleaning it off. I should have years ago. That's what, man. As I said, never too late. The only thing that I don't like doing on the rocker panel is I personally want that rocker panel to go about that much inside, as you won't be able to see if I cut around the seam, around the edge, but I don't know how much bigger I made it. So let's clean it and then have a look. Before I clean, I want to have a look at all the edges if nothing is lifted on there, because if something is lifted and I spray that with this one, the glue just ruins. Like I'll just ruin the glue and then it won't stick back again. So I want to make sure the edges on both the sides are all stacked inside, which I can see is all really good. I'll just have a smaller area. My cousin that worked for my company left, and now he has its own doing. Oh yeah, okay. So he's nearby? That's it. I don't see any edges now, which is really good. And then I want to just press it back when I tuck them in. Yeah, for the last 7. Oh, nice. Nice as in like he started his own, but not good for you because he left you. Huh? Yo! What? Oh, he's on a phone call. I thought he was asking me something. Do you sell courses for this work? Yeah, I do. I have a lot of people in here now. I have something in mind that I was thinking. Do you guys want to have insights like something like this when I'm teaching too much? And you guys can see, especially around PPF and stuff. Should I start like subscription basis? and we'll have a stream then for subscribers only, especially around this area. I have oil spray that I have to fix it up. Depends, man. You can do a 2-day course for 2,500, and you can do a week course for $6,500, including materials. So it depends on what you want to do and what you want to learn. And they will have like pricing structures and talking to customers and giving them prices and all sort of things in there as well. You have seen to be trending. I would do something monetized by my brother. Oh yeah. Nah, it's different when I teach and then I see you do. That way I can see the mistakes. On Zoom, I can give you like a rough business running ideas and stuff. Maybe work with you on your website and stuff, but nothing like teaching on Zoom. A little bit harder, I would say. That's good. Oh, I can have someone join as a co-host. Yeah, I can. Yes, you gotta stop. You gotta stop nearby and give me a visit. It's interesting. Okay, so the bottom one is dirty. I do have some specks around there from just everyday driving, so we've got stone chips and stuff in there. I think maybe 2-ish more days on this car, and we'll start assembling the cars. We'll start assembling the car especially for window tinting, and I want to have it away from the host. I was planning to deliver this car tonight, or like at least today, but it just took so much time trying to disassemble and doing all sort of stuff. It's just time consuming. And now, like, just the smaller parts, just all the carbon fiber parts will take me longer just to wrap as well. So I told the customer, nah man, I can't deliver you today, take time. Which he had a look on the car this morning, gave me a visit, he was pretty happy with it. Yep, that's a clay bar. I'm hoping for Friday. Hey Peter, hi mate. Have you started installing the PPF on sunroof that got out here yet? On the sunroof, like the carbon fiber roof, that one. No, not yet. I want to have that car back on the wheels before I start doing it. No more cars. Tint or PPF? Sorry, I couldn't understand. What are you asking? Oh, yeah. No. I'm not getting into the sunroof PPF thingy. Nah, just tint is better. Sunroof PPF doesn't last long, doesn't have a lot of warranty to it. That's why. So if they make something that lasts long, then have a lot of warranty to it, that way I'll do it, because I know my customers, they'll have it installed and they won't come back to me within a year or 2 years time for getting it redone, and it's getting damaged, it'll start having cracks or something else, and it gets harder to remove or whatever. That way my name is getting on the bad books, as in, oh yeah, he installed it. As long as you don't, you can leave a sticker on there that says remove after 1 year or this date, and they won't bring it back. Imagine someone sell the car to someone and that got damaged. It says installed by Mr Clean Adelaide. So nah, not getting that part. So these are the Mercury spray super press shoots. You unpress, it shoots again. So pretty nice. Plus I have my own jetpack that I use. So this one holds 3 liters of water, runs on a battery, clips onto there, and then sprays water. Less noisy, doesn't have a lot of noise to it as well. Okay guys, so we'll do the screen and this part right there, left rocker. Okay, this will be a little bit tricky because I don't want to shut the door completely. I'm just trying to open it up inside. Let's try this way, and then I'll just have someone hold it on the other side. to have that much time on a job. That's what you want. That's why I don't take dealerships. Hey, thank you very much for the heart. I really appreciate that. So this is application gel. Make sure you let it spray inside the grooves and stuff, and then it'll sort of make the area viscous, not trying to bring out any contamination from the grooves. I can lift it more to sort of stop that from happening. I think this is just good enough. So what I'll do, have my squeegee. Squeegee's outside. Oh, hang on, grab a smaller one. Just have that one right there. I will squeegee in my mouth, and then like this is what I want to do. I want to squeegee. Oh shit! Got in my eyes. Gel in your eyes burns. And then lift it up, just like this. And then we'll tack the area just like that. Once you can see it stack, spray the rest, and then we'll just start moving from there. Make sure you're keeping a finger at the bottom. You don't want that PPF to lift. See how this is a hybrid pattern, so that means the pattern is bigger than what it was on the computer. Okay, so let's leave it there. Make sure it doesn't want to move, and then quickly go on the other side. I can do most fast and easy in 1.5 hours with a good quality unless it's exotic. Oh yeah, makes sense, man. Yeah, that's what it is with pretty much all fast, and that's about it. So leave it there. Alright, that's what I want to do, and then later when I come back, have my logo on. As this for, this is paint protection film, also a satin conversion on top. So I'm converting this on in a satin finish. That was the area where we initially tacked up. So now I know, because this is gel based application, it won't move, and rest is all straight from the down. Just start tacking all of this, having a good look on what's happening. Doesn't need a lot of stretch, just keep on moving to the same direction. Can you see it? Yeah, it'll be satin. So this is the area that I've installed already, and see how this is glossier and this is like a satin finish. That's what I've done, and plus this is PPF, so it'll protect your paint as well. Okay, so relift it, and then we'll squeegee out the rest. Hang on, I gotta relift it. And then I accidentally dropped the PPF to the bottom. No, if you only want the bottom, we can only do the bottom. That's alright. It's up to you. You do whatever you like. So I've damaged my PPF just right there. Have a look, which is the sticky side. That's the sticky side. Let's try and flush all of this. Otherwise I have to cut this guy again. This is not good, and let's see how it goes. Now the whole car actually looks super amazing. So if I see any bit of speck in there, we'll take it off and then we'll recut the piece. I should have added a tack just on the other side. That's sort of my fault. Oh, the whole cast on. Oh yeah. Hey. Yeah, same car from the last day. Takes about a week and a half-ish. What's the what on the floor for? What? What did you ask? What's that timbers in the floor for? Ah, that one. That there is a pit underneath. So like stairs to go underneath the car if you want to walk on it. So all the houses they've got them in the garage. So there's some sort of, because labor, man. India labor's cheap. So they've got like 4 guys working on one car at a time. Plus someone like me who's one guy working on one car. Also the price is way different, man. Yeah, how much is there for like installing a PPF on your car in India? How much they charge? Like a horse. Yeah, same. Sorry, don't tell me out all your broken cars. That's not what I call it. Okay, this area is getting a relief cut. Do you prefer installing tint or PPF? I prefer installing tint over PPF, but I love to do full body as well. But like smaller parts, someone choosing maybe just bumper and lights, not so much. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Now I'm at a point where I want to flush the edges. So mix it up. Tile more water, a little bit less. I'll make it stickier. Plus all of this. I've had a good workshop. Hey, thanks, mate. This is only my house garage. Okay, let's grab my knife. Oh, pretty good. That's pretty good if you start doing that. Oh. Thank you very much for the rules, guys. Oh yeah, easy. If you need dough cups and stuff cut to size, let me know. I'll cut you like maybe, I don't know, 50 or 100 of them. That way you can just rise your way and then start selling them. Hey, thanks mate. Thank you very much for the gifts. No worries mate, that's all good. Hey, thanks mate, thank you very much for the gifts. And if you later down the road, if you get any car to do like bumpers or whatever, I can always, if you're local, I can always come to you and then help you out with any of the cars that you get. So I do PPF for a lot of others as well. Hey, thanks mate, thank you very much for a lot of gifts. Thanks mate. I better miss the comment. Unfortunately I'm in Sydney, I would like to come there to meet you. Hey, that's all good man, I can ship to Sydney, that's fine. And you maybe receive them next day ish. Thanks mate, really appreciate that. Bro, thank you very much for the gifts. What lit up? My what lit up? Can you PPF my work you? That's what someone asked? My boots! Yeah man, I can build you a PPF sock, so you know that your feet will be protected inside as well. So let's do that. My what? Your gift gallery is done. My gift gallery is done. What do you mean by that? There go on. And then we sell the squeaking noise from your squeegee when you PPF, so that noise, we'll sell you that noise as well. In a can. So you open it up, it'll go okay, that's it. With that, I keep on dropping my knife in there. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the $5. Just take my credit for your electric rates are cheap. What? Hey, thanks, mate. Okay, let's go. Thanks, bro. It's the same way as you got vinyl. So that's what you do when you got vinyl as well. You cut on the opposite edge, and then we'll use water to flush all the chemicals from there, make the PPF tacky. Hey, no worries, mate. Thank you very much. Hey, what's your business called? Because I get a lot of people from on my live asking me from Sydney, like, do you know anyone in Sydney? I'll recommend you, man. Sun safe window tinting, I'll remember that. Let's go. Oh, nice. Good on you, mate. Tinting. Yeah, I know. Oh, nice. If you want to get PPF for headlights, taillights, and just like satin or gloss finish, let me know. I'll give you my rep number. I don't know if you already buy or have account with Rhino, but they'll make you a separate account for the PPF side of things. So just send me your number, I'll forward it to him, and then you'll get the same discounted prices as I get on PPF and stuff. So yeah. Hey, that's what you call Tinting? What? Oh, that's not water. Yeah, our film is all right now to help introduce right now. Ah, nice! Good! Go for it, man. That's what I use. I use Terminex, so that's their PPF. Which was called UPPF before. His rejection did. What? Yeah, that makes sense because you guys are in Sydney. Yeah, so they would drop the rolls off. want to stop that tinting stuff guy. Oh, nice. That's good, man. Did I had someone asking about PPF? How much cost to do whole car? Bro, which car? Hey, good night, man. See you next time. I'm going to start with door caps, headlights and taillights. Yeah, that's good, man. I'm pretty sure they cut as well. So if you need a car like pre-cut, they do as well. So just ask them. I don't think they charge extra for it, but also they get their own. They have their own software as well. So if you want to use that, but I recommend Yink. So if you want to use Yink, just use Yink. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. They're pretty good, man. I like him. My guy is Ryan, so Ryan gets me pretty much everything. Plus discounts for my guy, which is really good. I'm from the north part. If someone said anything, mrcleanadelaide.com.au if you are in Adelaide. Yeah. About what about Babylona car? What? Lunchbox on wheels car. Is that cheap? Bubble car or lunchbox on wheels car? What? Which part of India from? You're doing good. Hey, thanks, mate. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'll grab a knifey and let's start cutting from there. Battle on like tin pedals. Oh, no, I don't. Is that good? I've never done it. So what do you go? Just go host someone else and start a battle? Good many in battles. What? Is it? Are you serious? Someone said how much for Tinting car and asked what sort of car. I gave you some choices on cars. So who would coin me if I go call someone? And so I'm live already, so I barely get coins. I get coins from everyday watchers, not from just random people. So what do you do? Just talk about cars or PPF recordings? So they have to be like same. Like say if I go with another window tinter and I'm doing window tint as well and he's doing tint, and then people will just likes or coins each other. Ah. Okay. I'll get requests when I go live, but I go live for like to show people what I do and teach and learn and stuff like that. Maybe I'll make my personal account for all of that. You reckon? It encourages people to gift you. Ah. Yes. Yes, we do dashcam installs. If you want a happy to versus you, you'll learn a tryout. Yay! Abby, why not? I'm looking in that too. Good morning. Oh, nice. Peter, but make sure no cutting wires or no jump wires or anything. In every fuse box on each car, every single car, they'll have something like a spare or an accessories, or they'll have like a battery and accessory or something else. You buy something like this, which lets you know that which wire is what. All right. So you buy something like this. You plug this one on any area of the car where, say, you get ground. So this is like a ground. You plug this in there, and then these guys get like a light tester, and this will let you know what sort of voltage is it. Is it like 12 volt, 18 volts? Where you plugging it in? And then you test on the on side of the car, and then you test on like the battery side of the car, or on the accessory, or like off side, which is the battery, which is always live. As long as you find these two bolts, the third one, which is the earth, you can just bolt that in anywhere else around the car. Just screw it in. Or if you find any screw nearby, unscrew a little bit, put that terminal in, screw it back. That's it. After this one, you can use the cigarette lighter port for anything you want. You want to plug it in, just use the cigarette lighter port, or there might be a spare, and that's what you do. And there should be an empty battery one that you can find, but make sure you're not plugging in anything that says OBS or modules or anything else, because you don't want to disturb that voltage line, and later the customer have some sort of problem or whatever. So this is all the stuff, and then use that tape to mask around. So this is like normal growth. So you find that on Amazon and local car wash, local car dealers and crash repair shops, you know, where they buy paint from. They supply them as well. So buy that, wrap it around on the area with the wire that's going around. And then most modern cars, they have airbags behind this panel right there. Make sure the wire go behind the panel, behind the airbag, not through like up top of the airbag. And that's it. That's like just basic. Done. Yeah. As long as it's like hardwired dash cam, yeah, we'll install them as well. Yeah. Especially I make them deal with like ceramic coating stuff. So if they're choosing ceramic coatings, and then I make them a deal with ceramic coating, bit of PPF, and then dash cam on top, and then that's it. So it's easier for them to pay once when they're getting it done versus they pay later down the road. That's why I keep the customer for everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. No worries, mate. I'll be happy if my missus said the same. You're super helpful. Random question: can a rear camera affect light bulb signals on dash? Can we got wrong modes? Nah, we got good modes. Can a rear camera affect light bulb signals on dash if it's glitching? I don't think so. If it's glitching, it might be just the camera, or yeah, it could be the frequency, but I don't think so. That it might glitch, as long as that same wire is going to your if there is a amp, like an amplifier at the back, and the same supply goes to the amplifier, it might glitch from like the sound waves or sound frequency, but I don't think so. Shouldn't. Alright guys, this is pretty much all done. Now I have to cut more parts because I accidentally ruined the rocker panel on the other side. I cut through the rocker panel when I was weeding, so that's me. Yo. Okay. Which state from India? I am from Haryana, India. And my village, like where my father was, that's in Punjab. That's like on the border of Haryana and Punjab. And I worked in near Delhi as well. So, yeah. Karen's PPF box, yeah. Karen Bird, I go with Ryan. So Ryan is my guy. Ryan had a visit and gave me a couple of options and gave me like a, what are they called? Scotch books and stuff, so I can show samples to other customers. And that's Ryan, that's Kieran's PPF, that's Kieran PPF. That's really good. Is the camera aftermarket or stock? Alright guys, I'm closing very soon. I just have to cut and go for a short coffee break. The medicines that I take doesn't want me to wake up for a long time. It's getting harder and harder, and I gotta get injected something into my back. Something, I gotta get it done. Yeah, I know. I use a brand called Lumi Shield or Lumi Shield. That's what I use. It's really good. Their ceramic and nanoceramic film are really good. Let's change it back to that camera. As long as you guys can hear me out. So their ceramic and nanoceramic films. Oh shit. Are really good. I don't like the carbon. I don't like their carbon, so I use Rhino's carbon, and then I use Lumi Shield for the rest. But if someone needs whatever, I would just go and get it, and that's it. Abby, thank you very much. Would have anything to do with the dash bulbs then? Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I don't think so. this is what I did this morning. Remember, if I disconnected my camera before, I had no audio. Now I made this one work for the audio, which is really good. Now I can turn this off and put it away. So have a look. It just takes me time. So 3 hours. All we've done is 2 door handles, talking, and 1 rocker. Not even the whole rocker, just a little bit. This is looking pretty damn good. Only have smaller little fingers, which we can always hey, no worries, man. Look, sometimes I'm just not consistent on my times that I do live, so I might be here, I don't even know what time. So yeah, but if you see me live, you can turn on your notifications as well. So if you see me live, just join and we'll have a chat. So remember guys, we were talking about this guy right there. That's the, like 3 AM in the morning, yes. So this guy right there. So have a look. So all I have to do is heat it up with the torch after, and then we'll press it down. So that way, we'll just switch it. Hey, Sandhu, how are you, mate? Are we finished with the car? Most major parts are all done apart from the bumper. So I'm getting help with the bumper. My brother's coming in, and we both do the bumper together. I want to do this in one piece. That's the problem. I can do with like the plotter cut, which is easier for me, and they'll have a lot of seams in there. So by seams I mean is, I'll show you guys what I mean. Let's zoom in a little bit on the car, just right there. You should have called me to help you, eh? Thanks, mate. So with the plotter cut, what I have is the part goes around the top area, finishes up just there. This part is all separate, and then there's one guy that goes from here to here. Because this is a satin finish that I'm doing, I just don't want to ruin the finish of the front bumper. I just want to do everything one piece. So with us doing one piece install, like a bulk install, it'll just have one seam and they'll be just around there, and that's it. Sorry, PPF and Tinting. And that's it. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. Hey, anything else you want to ask? Otherwise, I'll close the live really good, really quickly. And that is my water bottle. No worries, mate. Andy, why not? He's saying, I want it in my car. Why not, mate? Let's finish this car. Once this car is gone, then we'll start working on other ones. So have a look. This is where I have the area. This is like a dip inside. So what I'll do, once all the gel dries away, it'll just leave me like a white spot, and then we'll just cut it around. I can leave it as is, depending on how that looks, because it's all satin finish, but we'll see. If I leave it as is, it'll be nicer when the customer, presses the button or presses on the sensor. He won't feel that, he won't feel the edge. So we'll see how that goes. Andre, thank you very much, mate. And that's it. So we've got 2 door handles, all of this. I'll do a video now I want to buy white gloves and unbox these badges and put them on the car, make a video, post it out, see if that goes viral. Alright guys, thank you very much, and we'll see you guys next time in the next live. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, go subscribe me on YouTube as well. If you want to see the whole live, that's already available on YouTube, so you can go to YouTube and see all my previous lives as well. All of them are window tinting lives. Pavoro, thank you very much, mate, for the gift. And Jacom, I don't understand your language, man. Sorry about that. And then window tinting and PPF. If you always want to ask me anything, make sure you reach me on any of the channels. I don't mind if you ask me anything. more than happy to reply you back with the solution, and the rest is all good. Hey, Jacob, I just don't understand your language, man. That's all. Anything else you want to ask, I'll still be here for a minute. I'll put all the tools back together to place and then make sure my floor is all ready to cut again. I'll bring two tables on here to weed it out, and that's about it. See you guys next time. The only thing I can understand is Colombia when he says. Apart from that, I couldn't understand anything, mate. Sorry about that. This one right there is the best. Once that turns white, you rub until it goes clear, and that's it. Abby, is something changed? Oh, you're on YouTube. Because you're on YouTube, I can see like a spanner in front of your name. Alright guys, thank you very much. We'll see you next time in the next live. Take care, have a good night. See you next time.